Hi everyone, welcome back to CricketBatInfo. I'm Mark, and if it's the first time you join the channel, what I do is I review cricket bats that are sent in by players, and this one's going to be a very special one. So I've actually been approached by a younger collector of bats, and I guess this is one of his most valued possessions, so let's have a look at it. So what we have here, what does it say? Is the 2021-22 Kookaburra LE limited edition. This came out for the Ashes series last year. I guess what we've got here is a false leather case. I think it's fake. Well, it might be real, I don't know. That's interesting, isn't it? You've got bubble there on the case. See if I can hold that up for you. You can see that engraving. You can see that written there, limited edition. Definitely a really impressive case. And as I open it up, we have a Kookaburra bubble, limited edition. This says, hallmark of Kookaburra heroes past and present. The bubble returns to prominence for the 21-22 Ashes series. Since the mid-90s, the bubble made waves on the international stage with memorable performances from some of the best to ever play the game. It became ingrained in cricket culture and created a legacy that still lives on today. As for the bubble's next chapter, now that lies in your hands. Certificate verifies the authenticity accompanying the limited edition bubble cricket bat. So there you go. This is the certificate and this is the bat. How about that for a coffin case? It's all crafted. Little spot there to put your hand in. Now he's a collector and there's that famous bubble profile. You can see it right there. So we've got a build up here. The edge builds up. If I hold it that way, it comes straight and then it comes straight back down again towards the back. So it's probably easier if I hold it that way, looking at it there. And then you've got the shape. Limited edition, should have some stunning looking grains. And they are fairly magnificent, aren't they? This is number 49 of 72, laser etched in there. Bubble there is all embossed. I'll hold that way. I feel like I should be wearing white gloves or something. We've got the Kookaburra original sticker there. We've got the original grip still in its plastic. I'm not taking it out of that, obviously. And there's its barcode there. Wow, $1,500. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grains. Fairly even. It's a natural toe finish, slightly rounded. And I'll hold it that way. You can see a little bit of some sort of dent or something that's happened there. It's obviously happened in the factory. The grains themselves are fairly straight. If I hold it that way, you can see that a little bit better. So there's the grains there. They do feel a little bit faint. Something that would, like if you were going to use the bat, you would oil it. I do find that Kookaburra have always used a polish that really makes it look white under lights. It's like almost like a bleaching type thing, and then once you oil it, it comes out. But the grains there, yeah, that's pretty nice, isn't it? Tiny little bit of something coming through there, but that's nothing. The edges have been boned, and the dimensions aren't really that big. I'm expecting we're only going to see about a 34mm edge there, and some concaving, probably under 2 centimeters at the toe. Really duck build there, and semi-reduced there. I'll describe the handle. The handle is a really lovely oval shape. That is really nice. Look how big and thick that is. It feels great in the hands. And the top of it is round. That is a really nice handle, I've got to say. Yeah, you definitely feel like you're holding a decent quality bat. It's nice and thick, so you're not going to have too much dominance in your bottom hand. And the grip feels actually quite nice too. Maxwell's been using the bubble stickers, but I don't think he's been using the bubble shape. You see a lot of the international players using the stickers, but not actually the shape. That's the shape there, and you can really see it when I tilt it like that, so you can see that edge profile there. It's very distinct. Now I have to admit, this one feels, I remember the bubble that came out maybe about 7 years ago, and it really wasn't as aggressively shaped as this. This one's really gone for a much more iconic sort of bubble shape. So that's one thing I think. You can see all that wood is in a low position. This is not trying to pretend that it's a bat which, you're going to be hitting the middle of it. It's definitely mid-low. You're going to be attacking the bowling, but you don't really want to be jamming down, trying to drive too many Yorkers, because you haven't got a lot of wood there behind it. Have a look at the back stickers in detail. So you've got that red and green and blue running through that. That is fully embossed there. Bring that up for you. And there's the Kookaburra there. Yeah, really, really nice quality stickers, aren't they? All right, let's do some measurements. Now, to my eye, this shape actually looks narrow. That's the one thing I can see immediately. Shoulders, 13.7. Top of the splice, 36.4. Edge, 34.9. Toe, 19.1. Center of the toe, 24. Spine, 61.3. Width, 105.7. Back, 104.8. So yeah, some real narrowing going on there. I don't know what this is going to weigh with those sort of specs. It's actually quite thick coming through here on this area here. But the actual, when you actually look at the shape, and I'm coming, here, it's 27.7. And the next time I see 27.7 is in that sort of toe area here. So pretty much I'm expecting this bat will play nice through this area. There's no real massive dip here. So I do think that there's going to be plenty of play up in this area here, but definitely where that ball shape is in that sort of low position. You could probably go even lower. This is where your action's going to be. So it's telling you exactly what you should be expecting. Well, I guess I've turned my camera off today because I really wanted to sort of focus on the bat. It's something great for the channel, and I'm actually going to put this one up this weekend as I'm filming it, and I'll move some other bats behind this. So the collector's name is Bill, and if you want to have a look at Bill's bats, it's Bills_cricket_bats on Instagram. I'll leave the link to that in the description, any other information in there. $1,500, it's not for sale, it's for his collection, and he's actually going to share with me over time more and more of his bats, unless I upset him, because I'm just too direct and things like that. Just quickly, I know I've got a different top on, I'm just filming a couple of other bats Bill sent through, and the Kookaburra Bubble LE, he's actually got 2 of them, and he's selling one. Contact him on his Instagram page. I think he's already sold 2, so he must have bought 4. But he's not a seller, but he had 4. But he's keeping the one I've just shown you, and there is one available. So that's this weekend. Probably not available if you're watching this anytime after this debuted. I'm going to just stand up for a second and feel what it actually feels like in the hands. It does have some extra weight going on here, and I don't want to take this, whoopsie, and I don't want to take this off or this tag. So that may affect pickup slightly. So it's interesting. I think it feels like a 2.7 to 2.8. Yeah. This thick handle sometimes to me makes the bat feel even heavier than it is. But, really with gloves on, and pickup is very much an individual thing. It's not something that I can say when I pick up a bat, that's what you're going to feel when you pick up a bat. With those dimensions, 2.7 to 2.8, it feels like it should be a bat with all the specs that I've read out. It feels like it should be a bat that's 2.6. So maybe it is. let's get the scale out and have a look. Hmm? 289. So now why is that? I don't know. Could it be the amount of stickers? I don't think so. It's just not a low density cleft. It's a nice cleft. It's probably going to perform really well, but it's not a low density cleft. Now this came out 21-22. So we've got all that shortage of Willow going through India. We've got the issues trying to get freight all over the place. I think what we've got here is a situation where the wood represents that period in time where you just didn't have as much the good stuff, the good light stuff available. So, but the other thing is that shaping, I'm wondering whether or not this is a shape that's done in some sort of lathe, copy lathe, or something like that. The actual finishing of the bat is really nice. There's a good polishing going on here. I can see a little bit of I don't know if you can see that there. There's a little splinter that's come out down here. Yeah, no, it's really, really well finished. It's a stunning bat, and it's definitely something that it would look great in somebody's collection. So let's tap it up and hear what it actually sounds like and feel what it actually performs like. So the pressing itself is firm. Going into that position there, this is where all the action is, right there. And it's going up even higher. Still going. And obviously as we dip over that area there, it dies. So from here to there. It's actually a nice middle. On the firmer side, yeah, this definitely has had some attention paid to it as far as the finishing, shaping, pressing, and even the shaping of the handle. It's a quality bat. Thank you very much, Bill, for giving us this bat to have a look at. And we should be seeing some more bats over the journey, some new, some old. And I'll just flash up the last few super thanks that I've been getting. There's been about 2 or 3, and I think one was a $10 Australian donation. So thank you very much to everybody who's contributed to the channel in that way. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Bill, for supplying this bat, and we'll see you all on the next video.